Maybe we are supposed to meet the wrong people before meeting the right one, so that when we finally meet the right person, we will know how to be grateful for that gift. Maybe it's true that we don't know what we have got until we lose it, but it is also true that we don't know what we have been missing until it arrives. Maybe the happiest of people don't necessarily have the best of everything. They just make the most of everything that comes their way. Maybe the best kind of love is the kind you can sit on a sofa together and never say a word, and then walk away feeling it was the best conversation you ever had. Don't go for wealth. Even that fades away. Go for someone who makes you smile, because it only takes a smile to make a dark day seem bright.
Would you be the last benevolent mouthpiece? Heaven knows we need you now. Would you be the most beautiful consequence of a world that's coming down? Standing up on our own for the things we know. Raise a voice, hear it echo. Raise a voice, hear it echo. Loosen in the ties and everything we're fighting. Let it go, letting it all go. Always have a reason for something to believe in. You never know, you never know. When the sky goes dark and you hear the thunder and you're standing up instead of running for cover.
Maybe you should hope for enough happiness to make you sweet, enough trials to make you strong, to keep you human, and enough hope to make you happy.
Benevolent mouthpiece, heaven knows we need you now. Would you be the most beautiful consequence of a world that's coming down? Standing up on our own for the things we know. Raise a voice, hear it echo. Raise a voice, hear it echo. We know where we come from, we know where we've been. Takes a whole lot of broken hearts to change everything. Coming so far to be here again. But there's a new song singing, can't you hear it? Would you be the last benevolent mouthpiece? Heaven knows we need you now. Would you be the most beautiful consequence?
Anna, do you declare that you do not know of any civil impediment to the marriage you're about to enter with Joseph?
I do.
Well, firm enough. Joseph, do you declare that you do not know of any civil impediment to the marriage you're about to enter with Anna?
I do.
Dear friends, you have come here today to seal your love in the presence of this minister and this community. Prior to celebrating this union, let me first be assured of your intentions and commitments. Have you come here for your own free will and choice without compulsion to marry each other?
We have.
Yes. Will you love and honor each other in marriage all the days of your life?
We will. I, Joseph Michael Casper,
Take you, Anna Catherine Karen Brewer,
take you, Catherine Karen Brewer,
to be my wife,
to take my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
for sickness and in health,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I, Anna Catherine Karen Brewer,
Take you, Joseph Michael Casper,
take you, Joseph Michael Casper,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I give you this ring
As I give to you
as I give to you
all that I am,
all that I am,
and accept from you
and accept from you
all that you are.
all that you are.
Bit of butter, maybe?
Because I'm hot.
I give you this ring,
As I give to you
as I give to you
all that I am,
all that I am,
and accept from you
and accept from you
all that you are.
all that you are.
You are now irrevocably joined. A round of applause, please. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Well done, Joe.
Feels right when it's wrong. I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you. I swear we belong. I'm still hanging on, but something brings me back to you. Back to you, 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 you. Right when it's wrong, I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you. I swear we belong. I'm still hanging on, but something brings me back to you. Back to you, 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 you.
Most importantly, shall I keep my hat on? Here we go then. The man from Del Monte, he say yes. I am Papa, Primo, Thaddeus. Ah, from a tea towel on her head. In a nativity play, Mary. To a wet tea towel on her head with a hangover. From selling shots in Swansea nightclubs to laughing gas in Ibiza. International progress. And we are very proud of our very intelligent analyst. But she's still a licky Anna Boo. After many falling by the wayside. Along came Joe. And after a bottomless brunch, Mr. Fun. Picture this. A young man, many years ago. I want some action on this one. Left devastated. Oh. Love lost. Oh. Forlorn. Ah. Left all alone in Portugal. Anna did not return his text. Joe took the initiative. And the rest is history. From Putney to Cheam and a few pubs on the way. Lush. Lush. Don't skimp on time for each other. Not just meeting at breakfast and bedtime, but find time in the pub. Together. Walk a mile in my moccasins. Grasshopper. A day without fun is a day wasted to the happy couple. Joseph and Anna Caspar.
You've done so much for us over the last 18 months. We've moved house, we've had the wedding. Anna's and I have both changed jobs. You've always been there for us. You've been so supportive. You were there. You've done too much for us, if anything. People compare our relationship to Gavin and Stacey. The show centred around a guy from the southeast of England and a girl from Wales. Hilarious parts of it include Stacey constantly yearning to be back in Barry Island for an apparent better life. And the parents, Pam, an erratic and hysterical mother who's married to Mick, the voice of reason and reassurance. I personally don't see the similarities.
Just the last part.
Thank you to the stags and the groomsmen, Benji, Nick, Kane and John. As one of my friends who have made it out here, I just want to say how I appreciate your cooperation in this whole process. It's been painless, stress and complaint-free. And not once have I had to answer pointless questions already provided for you on an easily accessible website.
Read the website!
You've all helped me become the person who I am in life, so you're to blame. You know, you entertain me, you reassure me, you make sure I uphold standards, make sure I carry myself in the best way possible and install confidence in me. So thank you. When I decided that I was going to propose to Anna, I went to Tom's a week before we went to Malta and said, was it a week? Was it less than a week? Less than a week. Less than a week.
Tom says 4 days.
I didn't know what to get her. It was a totally blank canvas. He sorted it, she loved it, and all within a week. So there's a little plug. She hasn't taken it off since, apart from the odd girls' night out. We first met in 2014. They then whisked us off to a club nearby, and I got acquainted with Anna there. At only 23, I was still new to women and tried to impress her. I tried to impress her when she dared me to eat a chili. I doubt that was the case when she caught me running my tongue under a cold tap in the men's toilets. We went on a date, which turned a bit messy, and as I licked spilt Prosecco off her fake tan legs, I knew this was the girl for me. At that point, I'd been single for a number of years, and met a lot of women desperate to tie me down. But I never. And men, yeah. But I never quite connected with someone with the opposite sex as much as I did with Anna. I knew quickly. I'm trying to be serious here. I knew quickly into our relationship I couldn't not be with this woman. She's funny, witty, feisty, and more than stands up for herself. She's also beautiful, and from the moment she wakes up to when she goes to bed, I can't help but think what a natural beauty she is. My attraction to her grows by the day. She said before the wedding she wanted people to cry on the big day, and I can assure you when I saw the bill for the wedding, I was in floods of tears. I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you and beginning this journey with you. As one queen's reign comes to an end, another's begin. Please raise your glasses to Anna.
I've known Joe for over 25 years, and being honest, life has got progressively worse. This is the story of his pathetic little life. Joe and I met at the start of primary school in a small village in Kent. As you can imagine, the competition wasn't particularly fierce for a new best friend, but Joe lived a walking distance away and the only one in class with a PlayStation. He was a simple child and showed very little of the frustrating characteristic traits that would come out in his adult life. As is the norm in the Kent education system, we took the infamous 11+ in year 6. To determine if we were clever enough to proceed with secondary education at the highly sought-after Gray's Grammar School for Boys. Joe failed miserably. His life had peaked at primary school, aged 10. When the dust settled, Joe joined all the other local failures at Wilmington Grammar. Disaster struck again when Joe failed to get the A-levels required to attend university. But with his never-say-die attitude, he chose to retake the year while holding down a part-time job as a television salesman in John Lewis. Our 2-seater leather sofa became his regular crib. He enjoyed his visit so much that when he yet again failed to acquire the results needed for university, Joe signed up to a journalism course at Brighton College and became a permanent resident in our university living room. That's right, Joe didn't go to university. Much to my frustration, Joe arrived dressed head to toe like a zookeeper. One of Joe's greatest traits is that he is always inherently but insufferably himself, which is why I was surprised that after ignoring early requests to never bring back the weird lad wearing the Eagle Heights uniform, the group took to Joe. Johnny is gay, and he and Joe have a lot in common. Sorry. Had a lot in, got on well. At college, Joe was struggling to pass his final and only college exam. Shorthand, a staple of British journalism, Joe had just failed it for the 19th time. In typical Casper fashion, anything for a profit, and on video for evidence, Joe drank the entire contents in around 45 seconds. After the video stopped, Joe ran outside onto Brighton High Street and projectile vomited onto pretty much everything in sight. Joe finally admitted he was rubbish at football. And to stay in the game, he became the man in the middle, a referee. His professional career and social career now entwined, interfering and ruining other people's fun. Joe then decided to move to London, where he embarked on his next phase of bigotry, embellishment and lies. Sadly, that's about as much as I can say on his dating life, as Anna decided to settle for him shortly after. He once fell asleep during drag karaoke, waking up sporadically and each time asking the host if he could sing the same song he had actually already sung very badly before he first dozed off. This is the hard bit. Anna, you look tremendous today. Joe is a very lucky man, and I have great admiration for your decision to take Joe on as a life partner. Joe and Anna, I wish you all the best in this next chapter, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you. I ask you all now to join me in a toast to the future happiness of the bride and groom, to Mr. and Mrs. Casper. Cheers.
Jump into the deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a feeling. We keep on reliving as the moon is rising. I will keep on finding. Jump into the deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a feeling. We keep on reliving as the moon is rising. I will keep on finding you. with late at night. Is my love too much? 'Cause I feel like it's eating me alive. Do you feel the same?